What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we have an account tune-up for one of our newest warriors, part of the wolf pack. That is Jonathan. We have a VIP 7 account on Android 45. There we go. Maybe I can talk tonight. We'll see. But we do have a decent account, I'll say. It does need some work. Any account that's on a low server number, it doesn't have at least a few very meta heroes, will probably struggle. It'll probably struggle a little. But take a look at the heroes. We do have Aspen. There are a few pay-to-win artifacts on this count. They do have the Demon Bell there. Speed attack, while not amazing, is okay. If you are going to go the route with speed, I would highly recommend using the speed enables as well. Yeah, just it would make the most sense, honestly. The other one I'll always like on damage dealers, using lethal fight back and purify. This is the setup I would like, especially if you're using a speed stone. Speed attack is fine, is what it is, but this would be the more optimal setup in my opinion. Garudas have a 1-3 split. Holy attack is nice. Antlers Cane is decent, it's fine. Of course you'd rather have a Kiss of Ghost or something like a Crown, but I mean, if this is all you can afford, then that's what you got to use. Again, same thing. Crit armor break, not amazing, but it does look like this stone is a work in progress. Same setup, it's good, it's great, it's fine. Game over, please. Plox, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the wolf pack. Thank you for that sub. Penny, ooh, that's an interesting build right there. That is an interesting build. So that is good. That is good. That I don't know what you're going for here. If it was me, this is the build I would be going with right here, I think. Penny, we just want to basically explode their faces off. Same with this Penny. I mean, maybe the 1 speed enable is fine, but you definitely want lethal fight back. You definitely want purify for PvP. I mean, if you want to run like 1 speed enable, it's not horrible. That's not horrible. But you do have very good setups. Echo of Death, it's the free-to-play version. It's fine. HP Precision. Don't know if I like that stone. That's a weird gear setup as well. I'm sure you're just running out of pieces. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, actually, hold on. Where's that Garuda? Why are we not doing this instead so that we have better gear splits going on? I mean, granted, that gives block versus control immunity, but then you could just run a full set of gear. Tankiness is fine. Of course, you're not going to really want to use Sigmund in PvP. In PvE, he could be fine. He is a burn, but again, you do have the pennies. I mean, Sigmund is probably better for PvE. It's give or take. Ormus, you know me, guys. I like Ormus, but not a fan of a speed heal effect Ormus. The only Ormus I like is a straight up attack Ormus, because everything that he does is based on his attack. Every single one. Even his rescue marks are based on his healing. So you kind of want to run him very, very offensive. If you even have the gear for it, you might want to try to run like a 1-3 setup as well, but it's not that important. I mean, I would rather have like speed on Ormus is like a non-factor because he's really slow. 1599 with a speed stone is extremely slow. It's kind of like a wasted stat. I would try to do something more with like an attack stone or something along those lines. Enables, again, I would want to go straight up attack here. Something like that. That would be a little bit better in my opinion. But the big thing that we need to talk about is progress on this account. We do have some Sea Lands done. I saw we have Fortress done. And we have Dark done. So the Dark, it looks like you were able to kind of do it with the Baby Amun-Ra's a 10-star carry. Your first project should be this carry. Get this carry leveled up. You can already get her to E3 with those copies. You don't have extra ones in the bag, I don't believe. Yeah, you don't have anything going on right there. But I will say you might run Ormus in PvE if you have trouble living. But your PvE lineup should honestly be Sigmund, Garuda. Where's Heart Watcher? Heart Watcher. I guess you could run like an Ormus and a Penny if you need the healing. But yeah, this is very, very, very interesting. I do notice you have a couple of light heroes in the works. I would say prioritize building a Russell up next. But again, you don't really have the copies to do it just yet. Because I would say regress somebody here. Just regress a hero. But you're not to that point yet. Because you don't have the hero copies to need the food. And in the meantime, you can kind of build up some other heroes as food. I do see this mistake. I imagine this was probably a very early game mistake with Das Moog. The only option here is build him up to 10 star and then swap him out with 5 copies of another dark hero. You're losing 5 hero copies or 5 dark food copies, but is what you have to do. My first priority here would definitely be leveling up this carry next. If you somehow manage to get a couple carries, because you only need 2 more for an E5, you could always consider regressing this carry and then swapping those copies into Aspen. But in reality, you could just build them up from scratch. You're not in a huge rush on this account. Nothing like that. You do have Ada copies too, but you need to don't overbuild light heroes. You already have 2. Don't build up another 9 star and then be stuck without a 6 star to level one of them up. But I do think, I know you asked me about Prophet Orbs. I think you should save. At least save up to like Black Friday, just in case there's the pay to win artifact. You will have enough to complete the event, get the pay to win artifact. That's one thing you really need, is you need some more variety, some crowns, something like that to give you some good progress. I do like the Shia. I definitely like the Shia. I know you said you needed help Aspen dungeon wise. You have gotten to death 23 without some extreme lucky RNG. That's kind of what you're stuck at on this account. You don't have an Ada, you don't have a Russell, you don't have those heroes that you can build your team around to carry you to victory. Garudas, they just don't do anything. Really, the only heroes you have for Aspen are 2 pennies and an Aspen to try to basically nuke down waves. Like, that's the only option. And even if you prioritize carry next, you're really not going to make that much progress. In reality, death 100 for an account like this just it's not close enough. You need those pay to win artifacts. You need those Ormus artifacts. You got to get those upgraded artifacts on the right hero and still have some luck to get to death 50, let alone death 100. The one thing you could do, I see you have a couple Sherlock copies. You have a chest there as well. None in the bag though. I think what you just need to be in the saving mode. You need to look for Sherlock copies. You need to look for carry copies. You need to look for Russell copies. Those are the big ones right there. And honestly, what I would do is try to get up to 9 Sherlock copies and just straight swap the Ormus for a Sherlock. Try to find a Rui Scepter along the way as well. I mean, between both of those, that should give you some decent progress right there and some PvP viability. Yeah, because I mean, you have Death 1, so you're going to be able to level your heroes up to level 345. You do have some resources. You'll be able to max out about 3.5 heroes to the new level cap, which you should probably prioritize, like the Garudas and maybe a Penny. Probably something like that. As far as tower goes, you're going to struggle. It just is what it is. Hopefully Tix is the reward at Black Friday. We can only hope. Maybe it'll line up, even though it sounds like he would be in the beginning of November and Black Friday would be the end of November. If Tix is the reward, I would definitely go in to build an E5 Tix on this account because it would help in tower to finish that out. It would help in PvP, and it would definitely help in Aspen Dungeons. So I think you just need to be in saving mode, save up your resources, level up all your heroes up to level 345. That'll help with progress and it'll keep you active in PvP. The one thing I did notice is you were kind of spreading around your stats in the holy faction, I guess you should say. I don't like splitting it up, but honestly, you're not going to outspeed people on an account like this, so I don't mind you upgrading your attack and your HP because everybody's going for speed. You're already going to be behind on speed. You have a very slow team anyway, so there's no point investing in the speed statues just yet. Yeah, I mean, that's the best advice I can give you. Keep the Heart Watcher at 9-star for now. There's really no priority to get her upgraded more unless you really need it to finish Broken Spaces. But, yeah, I mean, it does look like you might struggle here. But in reality, if you had a team that probably looked like this, I mean, you should be able to do pretty good. You have a couple different pets. Hopefully the Phoenix is maxed out. Good. The Phoenix is maxed out. Jarmangun is maxed out as well, which is fine. But of course, you always want to use the Phoenix with that segment for the best bonus. But yeah, I think that's probably the best advice we can give you is save and try to find some hero copies. So hopefully this could help you out a little bit. If you have any other questions, definitely hit me up on Discord and I will see if I can help you out. And yeah, save. Hopefully there's some good free-to-play events coming up in the future for artifacts, things like that. And get a couple more, you'll get some progress. So let me know if you need any more help. See you guys next time. How careless we could be.